Well, here we are for a new build. And yes, it's the Maxi Swift. It is. Here, we'll be having fun building this. So please subscribe. We'll be back right away with more build video. Well, here you guys. Okay. Comes in a big white box. You know what? I don't know if you can see this. That's the entire instruction manual. Okay, what we get here is 4 pieces of EPP foam. They're pretty big. You see? There's this one. On the other side. And then the 2 ends. Alright? And then very little package here. Everything with a motor mount, some string, and control rods for the ailerons. And that's it, you guys. That's all this thing was. Just gotta like glue it together. Install the servos for the ailerons and glue on the wingtips, and it's built. But with this airplane, we're going to put a whole bunch of first-person video equipment in it. I've got a transmitter. It'll be running out. I think I'm going to get 15 kilometers on my 72 megahertz transmitter. And then I'll get 10 kilometers on my video. So I'm not going to go more than 10 kilometers away. But I have this. They say about 700 watts for these, so I went a little more. What's this? This is, yeah, this is about 800, 900 watt motor with 1400 watt burst, I think. Let's see. Got some pretty good. Well, I can't see. Oh well. It was quite a powerful motor. Let's get up and go. So I'll be using this on this wing with a 5,000 milliamp 4-cell. Now, apparently, you see, ain't gonna say looking this pretty, because you gotta cut. Once I glue it together, I'll have to cut in the holes for the batteries. I have to cut in all the places to mount everything in this. And all my first-person video equipment. So, we'll lay all that out. We'll have a look here at the instructions. I mean, it's a simple thing. But they do ask you to use a lot of tape. So I've got some good fiber tape they ask for. You see here, they show you where to cut out holes to mount stuff. So, get on that right away. Now, I'm just noticing these ailerons are elevons. They're pre-hinged, and you know the instructions for this kit show you to cut everything, put your servos, everything on the bottom. Well, I'm going to mess up the paint job because I want to mount my servos on the top, as well as my battery and everything. I don't want anything to get wrecked for landing. It's going to skid on the bottom when it lands. So, I'm not too worried about losing the paint job. But when it comes time, I'm going to be cutting in the top, not the bottom of this one. Okay, there's the transmitter, cameras, the autopilot return to home system, and all its wires. All that stuff has to go on the airplane. Plus, I'm going to use a 60 amp ESC in that motor. Well, we're going to start building here soon. Okay, so first off, we got to change here. The motor I'm using is way too big for this stock motor mount. Okay, this is a pretty nice motor mount. It goes together like this. These two pieces in there somehow had it together. Right? And then this all locks onto here. But that's way too big for my motor, and I want to make my motor a pusher. So I know I'm going to have to add, this plane's going to be a first-person video plane. So instead of having to add weight, because I want to put lots of weight in the front with big batteries, I know that I want to put my motor hang out the back rather than on the front. So this here's the mount. And I'm going to drill, and I'm going to bolt this mount on their stock mount so that I can use this here, this nice aluminum mount to hold the motor, and the motor's going to be a pusher. So that'll be okay. And I'll get that done up. We'll mount the, oops, mount the bolts on here, this. And then use the washer and this as a prop nut. If I can keep it from on the floor. That's what I'll be using for this. Anyways, I'm going to drill these holes out. And, gosh, a minute here. Zoom out this camera a bit. Okay, so look over there a bit. This wing. You can see the wing here, right? Now they have this. I don't know if I can show you this in the camera. Can you see that groove with the hinge surface? Okay. Now, I'll go with this hinge for a while. I'm okay with that. But the way their hinges are designed is they're made to fit. I'll show you here. Open up the hinge package. And these hinges really, they go in quite deep, but they're made to pull that distance on the bottom. You see how far? So it puts that hole over the edge. So if I come over here and do this side, there's no way I can use this hinge. So put them aside and come over here. I'll find, I've got some big black ones. I'm going to use some big hinges on it. I'll find them and we'll use them. Okay, so here we go. See these now? I'm going to use these. And then I'll go on the top. But way closer. Okay? So I can get a better throw. I got a backing plate for them. Oh man, that's not going to be very easy, is it? Darn. Well, maybe these won't be the things. Okay, so I got these other ones here. I was going to try it. But you know, I'm looking at these original ones, and even if I put them at the top, all I have to do is send them back the same distance they would be if they were on the bottom. So I'll measure that. And I'll get those cut in. And they do mention to put the servos over there, but I'm going to put my servos more, you can see right to the center here, more to the center of the wing, and on top. So when I come in and land, I won't be sliding along the ground, wrecking the bottom of my servos. Plus, I'll show you what servos I'm using. Well, I'm contemplating using full-size servos, but I don't think I will. We'll go with these Turnigy 9 grams. They aren't really 9 grams, they're like 12 grams. They're the Metal Gear. The little metal Gear servos. They have pretty good performance and other uses with them, so we'll give them a shot here. I'm hoping they'll be good enough for the Metal Gear servos for this. But you know, I'm really thinking it has the room, and do I put a full-size servo in it? That's a question here. Well, if any of you guys have built one of these, let me know. So I have nylon gear full-size servos, Metal Gear full-size servos, and these Metal Gear 9 grams or 12 gram servos. My big Hobby King FPV, I use these little servos, and they're really good. So my only thing is there's a little bit of tension here. But I think they should do okay. We'll see. I'll upload this. If you guys have used bigger servos, I'll see. Maybe I will. We'll see. So I'm pretty going to use those hinges, and I'll get this mounted on here. Because once you put the servos on the wing, and the motor mounted, this plane is just about completely built. Alright. Let's sand these down and make them look nice, but that's no big deal. Well, hope you enjoy my videos. We'll be back soon in Randy's Hobby Shop. Please subscribe and comment.